Hey everyone, what's going on? This is Jamie Dawn, your professional psychic advisor, success coach, and evolutionary revolutionary. And you can find me at jamiedawn.com. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. This year of 2017, I have a feeling everyone's ready to say goodbye to 2017 and move into 2018. So I'm bringing this real and raw moment to you on the last weekend, just before the last weekend of 2017. And part of the reason that I wanted to bring this to you was to give you a little bit of an energetic read of what we may be working through, but also give you a little bit encouragement and food for thought on moving forward. So the environment right now that we're probably all experiencing on some level is that there's maybe some deep introspection still that's happening. Even though Mercury is direct now, we're still starting to feel this remnants of 2017 because we're still in it. And I feel like the invitation for us, it's really good that we can stay in the present moment and not rush ahead to 2018, even though 2017 hasn't been that easy for so many. There's been some good parts, right? But there's been some really difficult parts too. And so if we can use the next couple of days, take a journal, talk with a friend, record it, reflect on it, maybe do some sort of ritual, whatever really sings to you over the next couple of days, where you're able to do what I like to do, play that game of look what's happened in a year, because so much happens, right? Maybe just make a timeline even of going, okay, in January of 2017, this is how I started, review some of those goals. Did they happen? How did they happen? Or did they change completely? And did you get something better than you imagined? And I find that seems to be the tendency of the stories that I hear from so many of you, is that a lot has happened in a year and not quite the way that you originally thought it would. Keep that in the back of your mind, because as we know, we can feel this shift, as I've talked about before, of this portal that we stepped through and a couple weeks ago, especially last week when Saturn entered Capricorn, where the last 5 years we're sort of leaving that behind, and now we're going to start getting a reflection, like standing at a two-way mirror, and we're coming to the other side of it. So we could view these last 5 years and really take the time even for this moment in time of reviewing this last year. Now we get to look at where do we really want to go moving forward, and we'll start to see some of the reflection or the opposite of what we've experienced over the last 5 years. Now, those of you who have experienced bounty and wonderful things, does that mean there's doom and gloom coming? No, not necessarily. What this means is that it may not come as easily for you. It may be that you have to put more effort behind it. Those of you who have been struggling these last year and 5 years, you may find that things start to flow a little easier. Remember, as I talked about in my Saturn in the Signs and Saturn in Capricorn videos, what I keep saying to you is one aspect, it's not the only aspect, but all of the Saturnian Capricorn energy, Pluto in Capricorn, we're going to have Jupiter in Capricorn in 2 years. All of this is being set up for us to pay attention to what have we given out. Now we get to see the reflection of it coming back to us. So this weekend, the energy will probably feel like we're ready to be more adventurous. We've got Jupiter and Mars in Scorpio next to each other, conjunct, saying, hey, I'm ready to explore maybe some things, hopes and dreams now, or some sexual explorations, or connections. I'm ready to say and do all these things that I'm really wanting to do. And then we've got Venus and Saturn canoodling and sitting next to each other, and they're saying, hey, if I've got stability and I've got some security, I could make some commitments and I could solidify my values a little bit. It may be even that some of you are considering where you're going to start investing your money, or where you're going to invest your time. If you feel safe and secure in your current situation, then you may find more exploration available to you, more inspiration to try some new things because the foundation is solid. I love how all this interplay works in astrology. It's just another language, but even within ourselves, right? So energetically, if we're feeling secure in our relationships, if we feel secure in our jobs, if we are feeling as though we're investing our time and energy in the right places, we may actually find a little bit more willingness to risk, to take a risk, take a chance. So this weekend gives you an opportunity to plan and reflect on the past and say, okay, what's happened? And then start to really look ahead and say, could I get a little uncomfortable, stretch out of my comfort zone a little bit, and where could I do that? So now's the time to maybe not set New Year's resolutions, maybe just pick one thing to get uncomfortable with, where you stretch and grow a little. That could be enough. And remember that all it takes is one small adjustment to start creating a bigger impact, a bigger ripple in the pond. So I'll leave you with that. And let me just give you a heartfelt Happy New Year. Thank you to all of you for your love and your support in 2017. I could not be here without you, and I hope you know that I am here for you. And if you need me, please come find me, jamiedawn.com, 12listen.com, and looks like I may be returning to radio. Stay tuned. I'll make that announcement officially when I can. And again, have a wonderful New Year's, everyone. Take care.